quite a bit previously during my broadcasts when comparing to the consoles, PlayStation 4 and indeed the Xbox One consoles, and indicating that Microsoft and Xbox did build a very large community of gamers years, and the possibility for those gamers to be fully engaged was much more advanced and heightened compared to PS4. On PS4 we get our communities based on our personal gaming preferences. So if we have our Destiny community, like the one I built on Twitch, then indeed we get many people coming in, participating, discussing things. But otherwise there aren't forums where you can be basically proprietary to PlayStation, simply sharing your views and connecting with others. I know people use Reddit, people use Instagram and Twitter, which obviously is very good. But what's brilliant about Xbox community is that everything is integrated, so you can be hopping from the game to your screenshots, to your news feeds, to your achievements, posting them all the time to various social networking forums. And what's important is you can do all of that through your Android platforms, your tablet, phone, and everything is instantly accessible. You will recall that I had some difficulties or problems, in fact, with my PlayStation when wanting to upload the screenshots of Destiny and scores which were completed in many of the games we played, the Crucible, Nightfall missions, any of those, and it had to be first of all uploaded to my feed and then transferred, and then I have to be doing it separately on various social networking forums, which is obviously completely eradicated here with the system, which is very simple. And the beauty of it is you can access it immediately through the Xbox app on your Android platform, and then simply edit, upload, share wherever you want it to be. WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. So I'm really hoping that some of our friends Destiny veteran community will pop in, have a look, and indeed enjoy some of our experiences here, because really, for anyone who loves Destiny, who's been doing thousands of hours of gameplay, this is where it all began, because Halo was the first game, and it was the game that introduced this wonderful team-based multiplayer, and also it was in a world very distant and very scary and full of very enemies. We've seen some of those sentinels yesterday, and we indeed have enjoyed eliminating them, and I collected many achievements literally just after 4 or 5 hours of gameplay here. So really it's been a very rewarding experience. We'll crack on indeed with our Halo Master Chief Collection experience very shortly, and indeed we'll carry on where we left it off yesterday, which is I think halfway through the second mission, or the big mission, the big chapter. The other thing I want to tell you is we'll talk quite a bit about Xbox community here every single time we are live on air, and what is really particularly rewarding about being a part of this community is that there are many different ways through which you can be building your experience points, or indeed you can be building some of those Microsoft points that can be used as rewards at some points when you accrue many enough to purchase various things that are on offer. And most importantly, the community of Xbox ambassadors and people who are here in order to provide everyone with the guidelines, support and direction for the most ethical, straightforward, enjoyable and highly entertaining gaming on the planet. I think this is where Xbox community is excelling compared to the one on PC and PlayStation 4. There's some people who are using keyboards and mouse in order to play FPS will probably disagree with me, but it is really all about the community. It's about the social aspects of our interactions here live online, and as you know, the gaming world had grown exponentially during the last 5 to 10 years. We have very many people doing games every single day, and quite frankly, if you say that the stats are indicating 2.5 billion, I repeat that, 2.5 billion people are doing video gaming every single day worldwide on all platforms. They include also the handheld Switch and Nintendo, as well as mobile platforms, Android, devices such as tablets and phones. So, the capacity for engagement has never been greater. But the question there is, what is the way through which we are going to be engaging with like-minded souls worldwide, people who are everywhere around the world sharing our interests? Well, therefore, Xbox community here does have our own ambassadors. And the ambassadors are those members who are, I guess, a bit like moderators with a twist, people who really want to spend a bit more time on, first of all, making sure that everything in the course of our broadcasts and gaming online is indeed pleasurable and highly entertaining and enjoyable, and also delivered within certain rules. So we don't have any trolls, we don't have any unpleasantries, any form of abuse, or anything which we would not like to hear ourselves if we were out there in the public. The ambassadors are promoting the best possible conduct through online gaming here live on Xbox, and indeed promoting what we called the ethical gaming, where we are certainly bound by certain rules and regulations, and we're sticking to those at all times whenever we actually turn our console on, whenever we participate with online activities. And most importantly, the ambassadors, the Xbox ambassadors, are here to promote gaming for those people who are perhaps disadvantaged, those who experienced illness, disability, homelessness, the people who are financially stranded. And we know full well that in the present day and age we do have very many people around the world who are suffering on all levels, and we are here to help. We are here to raise profiles of those very important social issues, and indeed, if possible, we are here to help, be it through various charity runs, various events where we get together and try to raise funds for those groups of people, and overall just purely by being kind, attentive, polite, and indeed focused on providing whatever assistance we can in order for those problems to be alleviated. So remember that. And if you are on Xbox, definitely explore the Xbox community section. Try to find a section for Xbox ambassadors, see whether you're interested in joining hands with us. I'm one of those guys, and see what you can do. In addition, as you know, on Xbox we have daily, weekly, monthly and annual tasks. All of those ones completed will provide you with extra rewards, so why not simply crack on and have a look at all of those every single day, making sure that you are collecting them, claiming them, that you're progressing forward and getting all the rewards that you deserve. More time you spend online, more games you play, the better, because there'll be many achievements coming your way as well as rewards, and many new friends, because everybody who is reading the online feeds will basically discover what you've been doing, and they'll want to talk sometimes about how you completed certain quests, how you managed to get to a certain point in a complicated, diverse, open world game. And this is going to be the way for you to make many new friendships. So remember all of that and join our community, join Xbox ambassadors, try to promote ethical gaming. Everyone who's been here my channel during the last 14-15 months will tell you this channel has always been focused on all of those issues. We spent 12 months doing entirely our PlayStation 4 streams. There were commercial reasons as to why this was, because obviously any channel live online requires a certain amount of funding and input, promotions and extra agency support. But in this instance we were relying on our own community. So the support I received from my fans, from the gamers and people who became our true DRB Midnight Channel veterans have been absolutely amazing. And quite frankly, I've been welcome messages during the last few months of my absence from activity online whilst I was planning my next season of broadcasts, and I'm truly and honestly grateful, and I thank you all from the bottom of the heart for all the support I received. I progressed in my gaming experience as well as in Destiny and all the other games that we promoted here. I learned a lot, and most importantly shared my views, perspective and ideas with everybody who was coming here to talk to us, and that was truly wonderful. It's been a unique, once-in-a-lifetime type of experience, and as an entrepreneur and as a person who's been running different projects, I absolutely recommend everyone to step in and try out their own skill, their own experience, and and basically attempt to build our own community. The community doesn't have to be comprised of millions of viewers worldwide. Remember, your community is basically like what you have out there where you live. Your next door neighbor, a few people who you know every single day, who you meet if you go to a local cafe, local pub, the local areas, your bookshop, you know, the areas, all the places which you really treasure. And this is how you make new connections, bonds and friends. Start with 2 or 3, make them 6, turn them into 24, and there you are. But remember, everybody needs to be behaving properly. There needs to be a proper ethical form of conduct, and whilst live online, let's make it similar to what they have on the BBC, you know, or the mainstream channels. Let's not swear, let's not do silly things, let's be just highly educated, fairly mature, and most importantly, very serious about all we do live online, because gaming is a serious activity. Lots of people who are not familiar with the industry will assume that this is just a waste of time, killing monsters, prophesizing gloom and doom, engaging with incessant violence, and all of that really is completely devoid and divorced from what we actually are experiencing live online. You will know it full well. It's all about the community. It's about collecting achievements, completing tasks, being up and about, and being first of all very organized, very formal in many of the games that require a certain system, you know, to be completed, and being always able to learn, being open to suggestions, and first and foremost open to other people's entrances where they can really teach you, help you, direct you, and make the entire gaming experience a lot more worthwhile. So remember all of that. These are all the principles that I have here on my channel. For all of our veterans, they'll know it full well, but you know, these things are labeled on my channel front page, and any form of trolling, unpleasantries, etc. are being treated with zero tolerance, and in certain instances are obviously facing prosecution. So let's make sure that we are first of all dedicated to ethical gaming, that we join the Xbox or any other, in fact, community ambassadors, where we want to be here in order to make new bonds, enjoy gaming, and promote good causes. So without further ado, we have, well, some time tonight to spend on our wonderful Halo and the Master Chief Collection. You will remember that yesterday we had discovered that Halo is a secret weapon, and that we definitely need to be doing a lot more about it in order to prevent the destruction of humanity. So we really got to a planet where our forces were under severe attack, and we're still trying to figure out what Halo really is. So let's crack on, let's find out what awaits us out there in this wonderful, gorgeous world of Halo, the Master Chief Collection. You have unlocked new content. Well, I'm delighted. So let me have a look. Options and Career is the section that we'll visit first. Season 1. Let's see, Tier 1 rewards. Hazard helmet base. MK5 helmet variant for use in hazardous environments. CQC helmet base. Okay, so let me see. This is the one I claimed already. Unlock Season 1 Tier 1 rewards. Absolutely, we are going to be unlocking it. It's unlocked already. Alright, so the other one still needs customization. Halo Reach, Halo CE, Halo Combat Evolved. No, we don't really need to spend more time on this. I think I quite like the graphics as they are, and beautifully enhanced. Loadouts, modify loadouts. Okay, we can do that in due course. We don't have to be spending. Oh, play ID. Let me see what we've got there. Okay, so avatar. Let's see. Choose avatar. Master Chief 6. I think we'll go for Master Chief 6. So that should be it, I think. Yep. Come back again to see whether they registered properly, because I did have some issues yesterday. So emblem is here, and this is the one that we're enjoying at the moment, as you can see. No, it's not the one. It's this one, Spartan, my favorite. Service ID 777 clan. We don't need a nameplate. Let me see. Yeah, we'll keep that as it is. So that's looking good. Options and career. The rewards have been claimed. And do we have anything else? Very quickly. Look to that. Create. Forge and theatre. No need. We'll go back to our campaign. So if everyone's ready, just like I said, we are playing Halo the Master Chief Collection from scratch on the DRB Miller Gaming Dialogue channel, which is broadcasting right now on Twitch. Hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'm hoping that tonight we are going to be having a better quality picture with fewer interferences and many more participations from our community. So we'll crack on with Halo the Master Chief Collection. We are playing presently Halo Combat Evolved, which is the installment, the chapter number 1. In other words, the game that came out first. That was played on Xbox Original. And we are still going to be doing a bit of a comparative study as we carry on. We'll do a bit of gaming on the old mode and the remastered one. I think I personally prefer the remastered one. It's a lot more illuminating and a lot more detail, but you know, we'll be reminded of what we've done previously 18 years ago once we joined hands in the auditorium with our friends and fans from around the world whilst we were doing campaigns and multiplayer in Halo. So, campaigns there are here: Halo Reach, Halo Combat Anniversary. We are doing the Pillar of Autumn. We completed 3 out of 10, and we are now proceeding to the next level.
Affirmative. Echo 419 inbound. Somebody order a warthog.
Hey, I didn't know you made house calls for Hammer.
You know our motto. We deliver.
Just double checking the quality of the picture as well. For the recent days, the difference compared to PlayStation 4, I don't really know why and what's causing it, but the picture is not great. I have to admit, it's not as great as I want it to be. It's lagging for some reason. We'll probably have to adjust that later on. Okay, so we'll give that a miss. Okay, so let's see. We need to be getting into the vehicle.
Okay, let's move out. Let's go find the map
And we
room that
need
will
to
show us the
move out.
location of Halo's control center.
Use the map room. What is this? Enemy, I think.
Ain't so tough now, are you?
Engage them with that cannon.
Gotta have an angle!
Hang on.
There's more where that came from.
Well, it is one slight problem that I've spotted, then indeed it was to do with driving the vehicle. It does feel a bit stiff compared to the 2000 age games, but you know, it takes a bit of time in practice.
Can't hide from me!
There, in the cliff wall. I'll bet the silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
Anyone else see what I see? Are we supposed to get around that, huh?
Cover fire!
Well, I think I'll have to get out and done in here. It's basically making sure all of this is there. Remember, always take cover like in Destiny, and I didn't do this well enough, and therefore I'm dead. Alright. Setting all these wooden foot from here. Get out of that. Change weapons. What I really like about Halo is just simply how riveting, how accelerated the firefights are, and you get many enemies. And it's just literally thoroughly enjoyable. I was just thinking the other day about Destiny 2 and the fact that the game's been massively improved with lots of new enemies and, you know, some activities that are really packed. But I still really enjoy Halo, and I guess they're two different games. There are similarities, but you know. Right, we've cleared those guys, and basically probably the best to go back to the vehicle, right? So our friend is in there. Both of those Marines are there. Surely we'll progress, but we need to be getting the map room. Look at this. Well, you'll find that with some of the guys in here, you'll have really a lot of hard time eliminating them, because the actual enemy difficulty is fairly varied. There are enemies that are very easy to neutralize, and we get also those that are really menacing. As yes, I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty level, but still reminded of the fact that some of those are strong. Right at the beginning, we are kind of slightly weak.
There, in the cliff wall. I'll bet the silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
Anyone else
So
see what
it's
I
in that
see?
cliff
Are we
wall.
supposed to get around that, huh?
Get out of here, and then we'll next. Oh, ammunition already! Come on, that's not fair. No grenades. 18 So watch this. In a split second, we are back to the old game. Look at this. This looks so different, doesn't it? But this is the old game. And also it's remastered, so it's sharper, crisper than what we had previously. And you just click one single button on your controller. Look at this. And that's just astonishing. Honestly, this looks like a completely new game. And the quality of those graphics are riveting. Honestly, I really enjoyed playing it at this point. But you know, for anyone who wants to go back in time, like I've done yesterday, there we are. We remember hundreds of hours spent on our Xbox original with our friends. And that's the way it looked. See that? The vehicle. The vehicle is, well, beautiful, simple, similar to those toys I had when I was a child. I click a button and it's modernized. It is literally brought to right. So I'm talking quite a bit and not shooting as much as I should. Let me just try to find some ammunition. Some plasma grenade. Oh no! strong. Nothing out of ammunition, are they? No ammunition at all. So what are we supposed to do? Yeah, my setup here is significantly different to what I had before, and I have to admit it's a bit disconcerting that I can't see my chat on the screen. That's the way Xbox works, but on the upside, when you're doing the streams on Xbox, you're not actually watching a Twitch stream. The Twitch stream is going directly through all the other platforms and through the server, and you're literally watching what you can see on your console. Basically, the game as you play it on your Xbox, and that is really, really good because I've been playing for 12 months everything on PlayStation every single day through my Twitch streams, and my internet connection had to really follow the course resolution, and that really is causing me many headaches because you don't really see the game as you should. 1080 or 4K, and there are all other issues. But in here it all works out fine. The trouble is, I can't see the chat, so I've got to have another device next to me. So if I'm a bit late in responding, I do apologize because I respond to every single
Covenant are putting up a
message.
real fight. The cartographer must be here. My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Let's keep going inside.
What do I need to do? So, we'll try to get in there with a vehicle. I think it's going to be probably quite difficult. Because if I go in there with a vehicle...
Hey, snap out of it.
I'm ready.
Cannon. Machine gun. Well, that will be tricky. Look at this.
Get ready. There it is. Keep it steady.
What's the back?
Fire. Stay on target. Get some. Way to go. Firing.
Because otherwise we have no ammunition or anything.
Oh, that's the best you can do. That bird.
He didn't want to die, so that's really good, isn't it?
Let God sort him out. Right on.
Why do we need to... I am completely in the bear. I have nothing.
Don't let them lock the doors.
I better go upstairs and then try to find out some ammunition from...
I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo subsystems. They've locked the doors, and we don't have enough firepower to get through them.
Cortana to Keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there. Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the Covenant. And failure, people, is not an option.
Echo 419 to ground teams. I'll stay on station and keep an eye out for Covenant bogies.
Second squad, ready to roll as soon as everybody's topside. LZ looks secure, sir. Nothing moving. Good luck, people. Keys out.
We need to find the
Alright,
security
as you could
override to get this door open.
As you could see, there is an issue with that door, and we need to be able to override the security key. So basically what I want to do is I just want to adjust the stream quality. I'm not happy with what I've seen on my display. It seemed to be lagging and really causing many issues. I'm not sure whether it's pleasant to watch, because what I see here on my display is absolutely phenomenal, but that isn't my stream. It is basically the game as played through Xbox. So if you stay with us and stay here with the channel, I will have to disconnect and then readjust the settings and come back very shortly. So literally within 30 seconds, 10 seconds, I am back and we'll carry on with our mission. So please stay with us and we'll crack on with our Halo adventures in Master Chief Collection as offered on Game Pass by Xbox, and for anyone who is a member of Xbox community and a subscriber to the Ultimate subscription, you get it all for free. You pay nothing, you just pay one subscription fee. For the first month or the first 3 months it's going to be only £1 or $1, and for the rest of it you will be paying roughly about $13 or £10, and you'll be able to enjoy all these games, lots of blockbusters, and we'll talk about that at some other time. But just wanted to remind you that this Master Chief Collection is delivered through the Xbox Game Pass, and it is just as beautiful as you've heard to the adverts and inside Xbox presentations. I've been using it for quite a while now, and truly overjoyed by all that Microsoft and Xbox are offering. So bear with us, stay with us. I just need to readjust our stream settings, and I'll be back then within a few seconds.